Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain you the topic of plant kingdom. There are 5 kingdom classification proposed by Whittaker. That is Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. Every year, there is always one or more number of questions comes in SSC CPO exam, and in CGL sometimes one questions from this topic of 5 kingdom classifications. At the end of the sessions, I will discuss with the past year questions as well. So for SSC aspirant, this topic worth $1 million. Let me simplify and make this topic a very interesting one for you. So here we go, classifications of plants kingdoms. The classification of plants kingdoms are based on the following criteria. The first criteria is the plant body, whether the plant is differentiated into root, stem, leaves. And the second criteria is the vascular system, whether the vascular tissue, which is xylems and phloems, xylems which helps in the transportations of water in plant body, and the phloem which helps in the transportations of food in the plant body, whether the vascular tissues are present in the plant or not. The third criteria is the seed formation, whether the seed is naked or exposed outside the environment or enclosed inside the fruit. As you have seen on the screen, I have provided a slide with my own handwriting chart for better understanding and visualization of the topic. Coming to Plantae, the plants can be divided into 2 groups based on plant body. Plants which do not have differentiated plant body and the plant which have differentiated plant body. So the first group which do not have differentiated plant body is the thallophytes. In the categorizations of plants, one need to know at least one species thoroughly in every divisions of plants, so that it will help you to picturize the features and characteristics of the whole group, as most of the species in the divisions of plants are similar in nature. In the chart, I have given the most popular example which are very common in state like Manipur, especially in our site. So in thallophytes divisions, I took the example of algae. One will find this species of algae in a pond, a green color sheet-like structure covering the surface of the water or pond. As you have seen in the picture here, this is algae. And if you happen to visit a pond next time, observe the green algae, you will find that the plant body is not differentiated into root, stems and leaves. The whole body structure of that algae is called thallus. Many of green algae are unicellular and they stay together in a group called colonial. Here there are 3 types of algae, that is green algae, brown algae and red algae. The green algae is chlorophyceae, phaeophyceae is brown algae and rhodophyceae is the red algae. You can later on check yourself in detail. Now coming to the plant which have differentiated into plant body without vascular tissue, that is xylems and phloems, belongs to divisions of bryophytes. In bryophytes, plant body has root-like, stem-like, leaf-like structure. Most common example is Funaria. I have enclosed the picture with capture, which was captured from my own camera. Here you go, Funaria, which is very common in our place. You will find this species at your home also. Just see the place where water falls from the roof of your house. There you will find Funaria. Bryophytes grow in 2 habitats, that is water and land. so known as amphibians of the plant kingdoms. They require water for maturations of sexual organs and also for the purpose of dehiscence. And now coming to next one, plant which have differentiated plant body with vascular tissue. With vascular tissue which do not produce seeds belongs to pteridophytes. The common example is fern. They have well differentiated plant body with root, stems and leaves. They have vascular tissue for conductions of water and other substance. They produce naked embryo called spores, as you have seen in the picture here. This is fern, and from the back of the leaves of fern you will find this kind of small spores. This is meant for the reproductions of the plants. The most common example of which I have attached in the notes by darkening the letters. Please see this kind of important examples. And now coming to the plant which have vascular tissue and which produce seed, but naked seed belongs to gymnosperm. The common example is pinus. Very common in our place, this species also. I have enclosed the picture. This is pine's seed. The seeds that you have seen here, the division you see is also a seed which directly exposed to the outside environment. Hence, the group of gymnosperm have a naked seeds. Coming to next topic, that is the plant which a vascular tissue producing seed, but it is enclosed or concealed inside the fruit. That is angiosperm. Angiosperm, here the example, if you cut the apple or eat the apple, you will see the seed after you have eaten the flesh. So in short, they are enclosed inside the fruit. An angiosperm can be divided into two types, that is monocot, which have the seed without divisions. Examples are rice and maize, and the dicot, the seed with divisions. Example is peas and beans, etc. Now let's come to the past year questions. In the questions you have seen the CPO 2022, one of the sheaf. There are two questions in that sheaf. The first question here, one of the giants redwoods tree sequoia is one of the tallest tree species. Here, if you forgot or failed to remember or failed to know the name of the tallest tree, then the question seems very tough. But in contrast to the fact that though the question seems tough, if you have cleared the concept of the whole idea of plant kingdom system, it is easy. As you have seen the mosses and liverwort in the option A and B, they belongs to bryophytes, and option number C belongs to pteridophytes. Example is fern. So from thallophytes to pteridophytes group, they are considered as the lower plants, as they are not well developed in their plant body, so they don't grow very tall. So the only option which best suited for the question is option number D, and also the right answer happens to be option number D. Now the question number 2 here, these are wholes or pores. These questions belongs to Animalia kingdoms. Once you have covered up that topic, you will be able to answer without any difficulty in these questions also. In CPO 2020-24 November shift 2, question number 1 may nuclear membrane is absent in organisms that falls under kingdom. So if you have understood the brief introductions of the 5 kingdom classification, you will be able to answer these questions also without any difficulty. Now coming to question number 2, call the farmer friend. That dash helps in the breakdown of complex organic matters as well as loosening of the soil. If you have covered the animal kingdom, it will supplement your reasoning ability towards these animals, especially earthworms. But even if you fail, or even if you do not have any subjective knowledge, this is a type of questions which are more of common sense and general awareness topic. Every candidates are expected to solve this kind of questions correctly. An earthworm is known for breaking down of complex organic matters as well as loosening of the soil. Now in the CPO 2019 sheaf, one of the sheaf which have two questions, which of the following is a distinctive characteristics of angiosperm? If you have seen the chart which I have provided, the most important characteristics of angiosperm is the enclosed seed or concealed seed. Hence, the right answer is option number B. And in the question number 2, in the plant kingdoms, fern and fern allies belongs to which group? This is directly came from the plant kingdoms. The right answer belongs to ferns and fern allies belongs to pteridophytes. Option number A. And in the CGL, SSC GK questions, question number 1, we have which of the following popular kitchen ingredient is called the sugar-eating fungus? And as you all know, SSC exam has been known for framing exceptional things into questions. In this case, exceptional one is the yeast, as yeast is the only unicellular organisms in the whole fungi kingdom. Yeast is known for converting glucose into alcohol. That is why it is called sugar-eating fungus. And fungus, the group fungus, are known for feeding on the dead and decaying organic matters. Another popular examples in the fungus group is the mushroom, which is also a good wood decomposer. As they feed on wood, that is why most mushrooms grows on the wood. Question number 2, dash is the pattern of veins in the blade of leaf. If you have done the introductions of taxonomy portion, you will be able to answer these questions also easily. And the question number 3 and 4, the question is on Animalia kingdom. Once you have covered up the syllabus or the topic of Animalia kingdom, these two questions can be answered without any difficulty. I hope you liked the video. If you like the video and wanted me to make this kind of more videos for free, encourage and support me by pressing the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.